Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Warcraft Rumble dungeon guide, I'm going to take a look at Deadmines on a Beast Week, and especially this Murk-Eye army that I took to a level 23 dungeon. First, a quick recap of the boss mechanics. The theme of Deadmines is free stuff. First boss, Mr. Smite, has lots of free stuff. These are free, these are free, these are free. There's going to be Stonehoof Torrents that are free. And yeah, so you're going up against quite overwhelming odds. There's a couple of gold veins here, there's a gold vein over there, there's a pair of meeting stones, and that is the map. And the way I like to play this map, I like to take this meeting stone and I like to push from here. So I control these two gold veins, I can mine from these, and I push towards Smite from here. And that's basically the plan. I only defend the other side. I don't really go anywhere over there. There's a torrent that walks through this pipe. One way to beat it is to place whelps over there. So the torrent is going to charge into whelps and then the whelps are going to shoot at it. Or you can have some tanky minis that can also fight against it. I like to turn this arrow so that whenever I send minis here to defend, they will go over the bridge and then they will join the main assault. This other arrow can be used to get something to the meeting stone, but otherwise you just send them over here. These can be killed, for example, with whelps as well, or just with a big assault and get at Smite and try to win. The second boss, Cookie, continues the same theme of free stuff, because Cookie gets these huge swarms of minis for free. They come from this side, stay here for a while, Cookie is going to give them an additional level, and then they come from here. They also come from this side, stay for a while, Cookie gives them a level, and they come through here. So you need a way to deal with these swarms. There's basically three alternatives. Actually, maybe there's only two alternatives now that Safe Pilot has been nerfed, because it's been Safe Pilot plus Wellpegs, or Blizzard, or Living Bomb. My favorite is the Living Bomb, because if you Living Bomb them while they're near Cookie, Cookie is also going to get damaged. If you Living Bomb them while they're near a tower, the tower is going to get damaged. Depending on the level of your Living Bomb, you might even be able to take towers like that. And that just gives you a good way to get some towers. Other than that, the map includes a couple of chests, a couple of gold veins. Typically, I try to grab the chests at the opening and then attack this tower and this tower as soon as possible. I also try to send a miner here as soon as possible because there's 2 nuggets of gold right there. So if I can send a miner out there early, then it's going to just give me more gold. With all of this gold, I can then afford to do something like Living Bomb here when this squad is moving in. Those Living Bombs, get some towers, then start assaulting Cookie, and that's the second map. And the third boss, Sneed, has his own take on free stuff, because Sneed has these platforms. And when these platforms are sparkly like this, then the next mini that's going to step on them is going to be destroyed, and 5 copies of it are going to come down here. So Sneed has Molten Giants, for example, so if a Molten Giant steps here and gets copied, then you have to deal with 5 Molten Giants, or your own minis. So you can try to drop some unbounds here, you can also keep sending stuff from here, for example, Cobalt Miners that are going to mine here and then walk over there, so you can try to get some of your own weaker minis copied to prevent more powerful minis being copied. That's the main Sneed mechanic. Other than that, there's a couple of gold veins, there's a chest over there and another chest over there. I like to attack here, take this tower first, then take this tower and then push from here towards Sneed and then just win from there. But the main problem is usually these platforms. One tip for the platforms is that this bridge is hugely important because everything comes down over here. So if you have ranged units on the bridge, then they can shoot down from the bridge and then they can just quickly kill anything that comes out. So that can help you control even those Molten Giants. And this is the arm that I recommend for Murk-Eye. I use Prowler, Harpies, Footmen, Angry Chicken, Living Bomb, and Whelp Eggs. So the purpose of all these minis, Prowler is good against Huntresses, it's good against Ogre Mages, it's good against Trolls, good against many of the minis that are around. Harpies deal a ton of damage, they're good against all the ground-based units, they're good against the bosses. Footmen are really good at Smite in tanking all of the threats that are around, so I also love to split them in there sometimes. You can send them 2 ways. Chickens are good against Prowlers, they're good against Torrents. They are also good against Molten Giants in the third boss, so they have some surprising uses. Living Bomb is here for the Cookie map, so it's going to deal with all those swarms, boom boom, and it's going to explode. And Whelpex can be used to blow up the torrents that come through the pipe on the first boss. They can be sent to the stealth minis in the first boss, and then they're just going to explode there as well. And they can be also sent at Cookie, and then they will explode at Cookie. So that kind of uses. And this is what the army looks like in a level 23 dungeon in action. Alright, here we go. First up, we're up against Smite. And I'm trying to get to the right. I'm trying to take the meeting stone, trying to take the gold veins, trying to get the big assault going in from there. I would have obviously loved to have my Murk-Eye here so that I could get some Murlocs going, although there is chain lightning in this map, so you get some Murlocs in and chain lightning is going to come and rip them apart, so that sometimes does happen. However, now I'm still getting a pretty decent assault here towards the stone, so we're able to grab the stone. Chain lightning was wasted. That's all great news. So far so good. There's the Tauren coming through the pipe, and I'm wondering whether I should answer it somehow or whether I'm trying to get a Murk-Eye. Murk-Eye contribution here. I do go for the Murk-Eye. Murk-Eye with the tanks and with Prowler, just trying to get a big assault out of those and using Murlocs to help against the Tauren. Now also Chicken. Now we get a big attack on Smite. And here we go, also getting some eggs out there. Chickens are coming. There's a bit of chain lightning, which kills all of my Murlocs. So yeah, Murk-Eye not the ideal always in this one because of those things coming at you. So, but we're trying to attack at Smite, and Smite is so close to dying, but it refuses to die. Well, that was still a great attack. Now I'm wondering, okay, what am I going to do here? And I decided, actually, I'm just going to whelp egg that Smite. So I'm just going to save my gold. Then I'm going to get some Murk-Eye things going so that I will be well defended. And then I'm going to send whelp eggs at Smite. That's the plan. So now we're just cycling through the deck a little bit. Whelp eggs are ready. Whelp eggs at the Smite, and we're going to get through this. Boom. Then on to the second boss, Cookie. And okay, now I'm looking at my hand. Which mini am I going to use to grab the chests? I would also love to have the miner, but I don't. So I decided I will have enough gold. I'm just going to send footmen out there. I'm going to do a Murk-Eye push. And then also I'm going to save a little bit of gold here. I'm going to get that living bomb out there. And there it goes. Living bomb. Boom. Beautiful. Killed the minis, opened up the tower for me, and here we go. And then we're trying to push at the leftmost tower, but I don't have a lot of tools that can fight against the Griffin Rider. Main tool is Harpies, and Harpies lose to Griffin Rider one-on-one, so Harpies need a tank in order to actually fight against Griffin Rider. But one Griffin Rider is actually doing a lot there, but it's still fine, we have time. Now I'm starting to look okay when the other group comes, and it's coming, and I'm sending a living bomb out there, and boom. Beautiful explosion. Well, can't quite get those towers down with that one, not when you're fighting 3 levels up. But still, chickens also wonderful for grabbing some chests. They're cheap and they destroy a chest real quick. So now chest is down, we have plenty of gold. Time to get another Murk-Eye push in, and here we go. Now another big push coming at the tower, which should be able to handle that tower quite easily. And then all I need is to get to 6 gold so that I could shoot a living bomb. Yes, here we go. Living bomb out there, and boom. It doesn't quite kill everything on the left side, it kills everything on the right side. But on the left side it kills all the ranged units, so any air attack like Harpies, for example, can easily make short work of the remainders. And here we go, sending out some chickens that side. And probably was kind of a waste actually. Should not have sent the poor chickens out there. They're not going to take the tower anyway. But be that as it may, the situation is pretty good right now. I have 2 towers, and I have plenty of gold. I have control over everything that I need. Now all I need is to get some kind of an attack in. Probably should not have placed these minis here. Should have just positioned Murk-Eye and the footmen further up on the field, because after all I did have those towers already under control. But be that as it may, Push is going in. There's another squad coming in, but the living bomb is just going to blow all of them up. As you can see, nothing remains. So all we need to do now is start pushing at Cookie. A living bomb whenever there's a squad. Cookie is also going to take damage from that. And when there isn't, then just send minis out there and fight. And here we go, here we go. This time a little bit awkward because now the new squad arrived just when I push was also arriving, so I just lost my army there for pretty much nothing. But I'll take some chests with the chickens, and then I will have some gold again, and then I can living bomb those. Timing issues here. If I had living bombed them earlier, they would have damaged Cookie a great deal. Everything would have been just so much nicer. But be that as it may, it's not over yet. Quite the contrary. Now we start pushing, trying to get minis at Cookie from multiple sides, and then also trying to get those Welbecks out there. Because Welbecks can deal a bunch of damage at Cookie when they burst. And all I have is 30 seconds left, so yeah, I'm going to need a bunch of those Welbecks out there. If my army just can't push through. And also living bomb, boom, as you can see, dealt nice bit of damage to Cookie there. And now we're trying to get in the chickens. Well, chickens are not that great at attacking Cookie itself, but we still have Welbecks and we have a Prowler, so we have some good units coming and Cookie goes down. Then the final boss, Sneed. At this point I was getting quite tired, but this will still showcase how the army functions in this battle. So, alright, we're mining a little bit. I like to mine that immediately in the middle, and then I like to push hard at the leftmost tower. This time I'm not able to push quite as hard as I had hoped, but they should still be fine. Plenty of sappers coming. Lots of Murlocs going through the middle. Some Murlocs get copied, but as you can see, when you have stuff on the bridge, they just shoot down so incredibly well. And we have the left tower, we have the bridge, we're attacking the right tower, everything is going extremely well here. Now we no longer have the bridge because the safe pilot took the bridge, but it's okay, Prowler will take it back. And we have taken the tower, although there is a Tauren hitting at the tower, but it should still be quite alright. Shouldn't be any major worries. Alright, we have 2 towers, and we actually even killed a Molten Giant before it approached the pad, so everything is going absolutely perfectly at this point. Now all we need to do is get a good push at Sneed, and then that is going to be the game. Grabbing some tower, grabbing some chests, I mean. Now something is going to get copied. It's a safe pilot. Alright, safe pilot shouldn't be too dangerous. Although those safe pilots are actually getting some hits in. And then we're sending out another Murk-Eye push. Sending out some chickens, going to mine a little bit. And the Murlocs on the bridge. Murlocs control the bridge so incredibly well. Now a footman got copied, so this is actually, I made a mistake here. I should have now focused on making sure that those footmen will be dead and will stay dead, because Sneed is already basically going down. But here I messed up. I was getting a little tired here. It was 3 AM after all. And there I did not defend the push adequately. I haven't even realized yet that the push was successful, and now I'm suddenly in a lot of trouble. But as you can see, only a footman with a sliver of health is left after taking the tower, so that push was easily defendable. And had I defended it, then that would have been game. But be that as it may, this time I didn't for various reasons. And yeah, things can go south pretty quickly when it just really starts going wrong. Now there's also a safe pilot coming, multiple safe pilots coming. So all those safe pilots mean that I should have actually used the harpies here. I don't know why I didn't. I should have used the harpies to defend my base. I don't know why I didn't do that. Well, I mean, I know why I didn't do that, because I was dead tired. But anyway, as you can see, the comp is clearly capable of beating Sneed. Sneed is here already almost dead, and this time it worked out like this, but that really is irrelevant. The comp is totally fine. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.